Hi, this is Matt from tracyandmatt.co.uk and from unboxings.com. Here I have the Adapt Mobile Micro Bluetooth keyboard. This is the ADK100 model. Just going to have a, quick unbox. Not that it's a very complicated package or anything, but I just thought I'd show you what you get and show you how it works. So let's take a look inside. One thing that I must point out is missing. This isn't the full retail, this is a review unit, and so therefore it's missing a CD-ROM. There is a CD-ROM that comes with it, so that it has drivers on it for certain types of operating system. Now this does work with Windows Mobile 6.0 and up, Nokia S60 and Symbian S60, Android operating systems, personal computers, obviously PCs, HD PCs, Sony PS3, and also the iPad and the iPhone, or iPhone 4.0 anyway. So just take a look. We do get a cable with it, which is the USB to micro USB. That's for actually charging the internal battery, which just show you where that plugs in. Just at the top there, that charges the internal battery because obviously it does need power to operate because it's Bluetooth. The on-off switch on the top there, nothing really to see on the bottom. The keyboard, well, it's 5 rows of keys, so we do have like the Alt and Control keys and function keys along the bottom, along with the space bar. 3 rows of alpha keys, and then a full row of top numeric keys, which is pretty good. One of my criticisms of the keyboard on the iPad, for example, is it's only sort of 3 rows, and you have to use a sort of shift to get to the numeric keys, which is I find kind of irritating. But the keyboard itself, the keys are pretty responsive. It's fairly large in terms of the keyboard size, so you can use it certainly 2 thumbs, and you could probably get away with using in just about touch type, possibly. It does kind of look like the bottom half of certain Windows phones that have a numeric keyboard. It does kind of look like the back half or the bottom half of the sliding keyboard type devices, in actual fact. It's very lightweight, weighs, well, I don't actually know what the weight is, I don't know if it's listed on here. 40 grams, yep, okay, so yeah, it's extremely light, going to easily slip in your pocket, shirt pocket or whatever, so actually just have there when you need it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to actually see if we can connect it up with my iPad here. So let's turn it on, slide the switch on at the top. There we go, and I think we're going to have to just hold down the little button there. There you go, to get the Bluetooth light flashing, and let's unlock, go into settings, Bluetooth, we'll turn Bluetooth on, and hopefully, there we go, that's my Freedom Pro keyboard, which I've already got synced and paired, so let's go and choose this one. Asking me to enter the pass key, so I actually typed the pass key on the keyboard itself, so 163099, followed by the enter key. There we go, that says connected, so that's obviously paired very easily, very straightforward there. So we come back out of here, and we'll just go into something where we can actually use a keyboard. There we go, new note there, and we should be able to just type away, and there we go, it's dead straightforward. We can use, see, Shift and to get to the capitals, Alt to get to other symbols, and other bits and pieces like that. So it's pretty straightforward. Delete, obviously, no problem, and you can start a new line and type away. So seems to work quite well in actual fact. Quite happy to actually use that. So not bad at all. The other thing that you might want to use it with, let me just move. Well, first of all, let's turn off Bluetooth on here so we don't have any issues. And we're going to turn Bluetooth off on the iPad. Move that out of the way. I'm bringing the iPhone here. So this is my iPhone running iPhone OS 4.0. And if we just go into settings, I'll just also hold down the Bluetooth button again on the top. Turn that off and on again. Hold down the Bluetooth button. So we get the Bluetooth LED, the little LED flashing there, and let's go into Bluetooth, turn Bluetooth on, there we go, and it's coming up that it wants to pair, so we go ahead and it's only 4 digits this time, 9756, followed by enter, and there we go, that's connected. let's go into something where we can just basically prove that that is working. So let's go and compose a new email. I'm going to type in, oops. No cursor keys by the looks of it, so I guess I'm going to have to go and tap on the thing there, type in the subject. There we go. As you can see there, that is working. So I'm tapping away. Yeah, that works perfectly. So iPhone 4.0 does support Bluetooth external keyboards, which is pretty cool, so that we can actually use that. We really want to be able to turn off the QWERTY keyboard there, but it doesn't look like that's easy to do, but we can use the external Bluetooth keyboard, so that's pretty cool. So as I say, this is the Adapt Mobile micro Bluetooth keyboard, and this is the ADK 100 model. This is available from our friends over at Super eTrader. It costs just under 35 quid. Not bad if you really need to use a sort of hardware keyboard rather than touchscreen devices. It's pretty useful. And as I say, it will work with a wide variety of hardware, from obviously, if you've seen the iPad and the iPhone, to Android operating system. PCs probably work with the Mac as well if you've got a Bluetooth adapter in your Mac, as most of them do. PlayStation 3 and various other sort of types of hardware. So it's pretty cool. Have a bit more of a detailed review for you over on tracyandmac.co.uk, along with some more photos, and we'll see you again soon with some more videos and reviews on tracyandmac.co.uk.